Hello everyone, and welcome to Nestled in Vintage. I have my voice back, almost, and I am so happy about that. I'll be talking a little bit in the video today, but there won't be a lot of talking. To get started, I wanted to work on this little wood tray. I bought several of these this summer at a garage sale, and they're really cool. They're called a needlepoint tray, and you can display your needlepoint and your crewel work and your photographs and paintings inside here. And you just take it apart on one end, and then you can put whatever you want to inside here. So I wanted to make one for the holidays, so I'm going to get started with that. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Whimsical decoupage paper that came out for the holiday season. One side you get the plaid, which I've used in another project already this year, and the other side you get this really pretty vintage looking floral. So I'm going to use the vintage floral today, and all I'm going to do is, this is the inside piece. I'm just going to trace around and cut this out. Okay, so I have it all put back together. The decoupage is underneath the glass, and it's just that simple. I had never seen these before, and I think they're pretty cool. You could put anything you wanted to in here. A photo, whatever, and you could change it out for the seasons. And then if I can use this piece of decoupage paper again on something else. So I purchased this cutting board. It's in a house shape. I thought this was really cool. I purchased it at an estate sale. It does have some advertising on the front here that I'm going to try and fill in with air dry clay. And then I'm going to see what I can do with this. So I got the advertising filled in with the air dry clay, and once it dries, I will sand it off. Okay, so I've given the cutting board 2 coats of the color Plaster by Fusion. And now I'm going to be using a stamp that I haven't used for a long time. This is the Portobello Road stamp from Iron Orchid Designs. It comes with 2 different pages of stamps. It has windows, doors, all kinds of things for a house. So I'm going to be using that on the house today. Okay, so I've done some of the stamping and it hasn't come out perfectly, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm going to be adding other things to it. So we'll just see what it looks like when it's all done. And if I really don't like it, I can always just paint over it. Okay, so the IOD stamps do come with mask, and that's what I'm going to be using here. This is the one for the window, and I'm just going to place it on top so I can stamp something over the top of this and it'll make it be like the background. So I'm going to say I was getting really aggravated with myself and this stamp set, but I was using this acrylic block, and when I stopped using the acrylic block, I found that I got a better impression of the stamp. So maybe it was because I could press it down better. I'm not for sure. I mean, it still doesn't look the best, I understand, but I'm going to be doing other things to it. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm getting a better impression without the acrylic stamp. I'll see if I can show you here. Yeah, I'm getting all those spaces filled in. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. Okay, so this is what it looks like after all my stamping. It's not the best, but I wanted to show you what it looks like now because I'm going to try to fix it and see if I can make it look a lot better. Hopefully I can. So I have these 2 tins that I have spray painted black, and now I'm going to mix up some milk paint and the antique ironstone milk paint, and I will be right back. The milk paint is 1 part dry powder paint to 1 part water. Okay, so the milk paint has set up for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and start painting this tin. Okay, so my 3rd coat of paint has dried, and I used the hair dryer. And now I'm going to take 600 sandpaper, and I'm going to use my finger sander. It comes with, the finger sander's awesome. It comes with several different types of sandpaper for you to use, and I don't want to scrape off very much of my chippy goodness, so I'm going to try the 600. So I ended up doing 3 tins in case you didn't notice that, but I love the way the 600 grit sandpaper worked on the milk paint. It still makes it feel silky smooth, but it left a lot of that chippy goodness, which is awesome. Can you see that? And here's this one. I almost want to leave them as is, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do a little bit something else, but look at this one. Isn't that awesome? I think it looks really good and really vintage. So I will be back. Okay, to decorate the tins, I'm going to be using transfers from the IOD Holiday Release 2025. I'm going to be using a mixture of the transfers on the tins. So here are the final projects for today. Are you ready to see if I saved the house? Here it is. Let me know in the comments what you think. It's not perfect by any means, but I think it is way better than it was. I would love to hear your comments. And here's the little tray. I think it turned out really cute too. And I love the tins. They look very vintage. Thank you so much for watching today. And I hope you have a great day.